San Antonio starts right now.
A man is shot and killed near a Southside business. We now know the name of that man and why police say that charges are not being filed in this case so far.
A 21-year-old was shot and killed at an illegal rave. Now the Bexar County Sheriff is explaining why arrests are piling up in the murder case. Plus,
start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
And there we have it. The World Series ends with a comeback victory for the LA Dodgers and a straight-up meltdown for the Yankees. We're going to have reaction from fans, and the biggest plays of Game 5 are just ahead.
but first, Thriller!
You've been waiting all morning for that, right?
Yes, man, it's time, man.
Happy Halloween to everyone out there. I see that, Jeff, you got your Halloween fig going here? Yes. Okay.
This came in through Amazon last night at 8:50, so
very nice.
Thank you. I got it.
I got some Halloween, the Haunted Mansion socks going there, so yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
We're all about the spirit today, and of course, throughout this morning, you're going to see some of our neighborhoods. We got some cool displays around there, so keep them coming in the KSAT Connect. Justin Horn, he's been keeping track of all the cool little pictures as well, and guess what? He is also oranged out, man. What's up?
There you go.
There you go. In the spirit, it is Halloween. We're excited about it, and we've got some weather changes today. Some good weather changes. We may see some rain, at least early in the day. Let's take a look at the numbers. Let's play my favorite game. Where is the front? It's pretty easy to pick out, isn't it? You look up towards Amarillo. It's in the 30s there, 43 right now in Lubbock. So you can see the impact this front is making. Now, I wish I could tell you we're going to get some of that cooler air here. We are not. This front stalls out. It's still going to be warm today, but as I said, it may bring us a little bit of rain. Let me show you the satellite picture here, and you can see where the front is right there. A line of showers and storms along it, and it is pushing south at this hour. So that means that some of those showers and storms are already starting to make their way into parts of the hill country. And we can put this into motion for you. And you can see moving fairly slow, but trying to make their way towards, say, Gillespie County here over the next hour or so. And I think eventually these work their way towards San Antonio. A broken line. I mean, we're still talking just a 30% chance of rain here, but mainly mid-morning to midday is when I think rain chances will be at their highest. We will put in a 30% chance, 7 a.m. I'd say roughly through about noontime. And then you'll see rain chances fall off. So that's good news for trick-or-treaters. We're still up around 84 this afternoon, still warm, so you won't need a jacket with your costume tonight. We're going to really dig into that trick-or-treat forecast coming up in a couple of minutes. Plus, we have a Just Ask Justin Halloween-themed question this morning. We'll bring that to you here in just a few minutes, guys.
All right, Justin. Unfortunately, things are not getting off to a great start here for our traffic. As we take a look here at our maps and one of our TransGuide traffic cameras, we have got a major crash that has shut down all the westbound lanes of 410, Loop 410 westbound at Rolling Ridge. So basically right there, right before we get to Bandera Road. We have video of this accident that happened a little while ago. This is a video of the scene 410, again, near Bandera Road. The westbound lanes were told a man in his 30s was trying to cross and was unfortunately struck by a Via Transit bus. That man was transported to the hospital in critical condition. As you take a look at some of the video there, we have police investigators on the scene, obviously TxDOT on the scene there as well. So again, westbound 410 is closed, Jaffney.
Let's head out to Alex Gomez real quick to see exactly where he's located. He's actually at the scene as we speak. So Alex, what have you learned so far? What's going on?
Yeah, good morning, Jaffney. Well, it's still going to be active right here. You can see the Via Transit bus still here on scene, and you can see we do have traffic investigators and even transit police just still here doing their investigation. So I'm going to be here until they reopen these lanes. But again, 410 westbound is going to be closed, and you're going to have to be forced to exit right there at Evers. But it's going to be a quick exit. Once you exit, you can quickly re-enter 410 westbound. So not too much of a slowdown. However, I will be here on scene just in case anything else develops. Jaffney.
All right, Alex, thanks so much. And of course, we'll keep everybody updated with whatever you pick in with the details online, KSAT.com, and throughout the show on GMSA.
All right, on to some more news this morning. The Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office identified a man who was shot and killed Sunday near a Southside business. The office said that 30-year-old Ricardo Ortiz officially died of multiple gunshot wounds. His death was ruled as a homicide. SAPD officers arrived to a business just before 3 in the morning Sunday in the 3100 block of Mission Road. When they got there, officers said that they found Ortiz in a vehicle with at least one apparent gunshot wound. According to SAPD's initial investigation, Ortiz threatened to shoot people at that location and tried to run over others with their vehicle. The shooter, who told police that he pulled out his weapon and shot Ortiz in self-defense, remained at the scene when officers arrived. SAPD detained the shooter, but at this time, no charges have been filed.
Arrests are piling up in a murder case that happened more than 7 months ago. 21-year-old Desiree Rivera was shot and killed at an illegal rave on the southwest side on March the 9th. The Bexar County Sheriff says that at the party there was some kind of fight that broke out and a group of people were kicked out. But before they drove off, they shot randomly at the party, unfortunately hitting and killing Rivera and injuring another man who survived. The sheriff believed that 3 men identified as 20-year-old Jonathan Arreola, 20-year-old Lorenzo Montes, and 19-year-old Hector Torres were all inside the car. They're facing charges of murder and aggravated assault, and others who were with them could be facing the same.
You know how many people total might have been in that car?
We believe there's an additional 2 people in that car. So again, it would behoove those people to call us sooner rather than later. I'm sure they would much rather be witnesses in this case than co-defendants.
The sheriff also said the organizers of the illegal party could be facing charges for throwing the party and for concealing evidence. He asked if you know anything to call Crime Stoppers. That number 210-224-STOP. You can remain anonymous.
Well, this morning, another story we've been following here. Another Clemens High School student has been arrested. Schertz police say that the student was threatening to bring an explosive to school and to shoot it up. So the student is now facing terroristic charges. You may remember that just yesterday we told you that police arrested 2 other students after a gun was found at a Clemens High School event. Police say that these 2 incidents are not connected.
I don't care what it takes. Something has to be done before it happens again.
And that woman is referring to has to do with teacher safety. Earlier this year, Javni, her husband, Alfred Jimenez, died after the Northside ISD says that a student at Brandeis High School hurt him. Now,
in our last KSAT Investigates report, our team found that there were more than 4,000 reports of educators in Bexar County who said that they were being punched, kicked, and stabbed in school. And many of you agree that it's become dangerous for teachers in the classroom.
On Facebook, Beverly Reyes says that, quote, "This is so sad. Not only are teachers mistreated physically, but emotionally as well," end quotes.
And then on X, Christopher Terraza says that this is not cool. This is why so many people leave the field.
All right, that's just some reaction there to that story. You can check it out at KSAT Investigates. Well, with courtrooms packed to capacity most days, space is limited at the Cadena Reeves Justice Center. Senior District Court Judge Ron Rangel spoke with KSAT about this issue. Right now, the Justice Center houses 10 district courts, a pre-indictment court, and 15 county courts. According to Judge Rangel, Bexar County's growth demands more judges, but there's simply not enough space to accommodate them. All right, so some solutions that Judge Rangel told us about could be buying some spaces around the courthouse that are currently vacant. But he says that the issue has been discussed with the county for years, but now is definitely the time to act. So we reached out to the county asking for a statement about any plans that may be in the works for additional courtroom space that could be created. They say that they are aware of the current constraints and have had conversations with Commissioner's Court on long-range planning for future space needs.
Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
All right. right, guys, you see it there. The party's still rocking on at the West Coast as the LA Dodgers come back in the Game 5 to beat the Yankees and win their second World Series in 5 seasons. The Dodgers came back from a 5-run deficit with the help of several Yankee mistakes, unfortunately. A meltdown for the Bronx Bombers in the 5th inning. The Dodgers rallied on sacrifice flies from Gavin Lux and Mookie Betts in the 8th to beat the New York 7-6. Aaron Judge and Jazz Shalom Jr. hit back-to-back home runs in the first inning for New York. And this particular person, what's his name?
Giancarlo
There we go, Giancarlo Stanton. Okay, 3rd inning homer built a 5-0 lead for New York. But the Dodgers, unfortunately, they rally and bring the title home to L.A.
Yeah, just a straight-up meltdown there for the Bronx Bombers. Well, even though the game obviously being held in New York, their fans out in the West Coast, they got their celebrating on here. The city of LA celebrating this team's historic victory, adding another World Series to their franchise history. The LA Police Department even urged residents there to avoid the downtown areas. We see some fireworks being popped. Chances are some of this stuff was illegal activity, but hopefully everyone stayed safe.
Yes.
The Dodgers' last World Series victory was back in 2020. The championship parade, though, will be held tomorrow.
Well, there you have it, man. A lot of excitement there. I need to get into baseball. I need to figure out what that excitement feeling is.
I feel like, you know what, baseball, we had football season going on, the start of the NBA, but congrats to the Dodgers. I know Patty Santos is very happy.
Oh, 100%. It is 5:10 right now, 76 degrees outside. Good morning, San Antonio.
All right, well, you only have a couple of days left of early voting. We're going to show you how many people have voted so far. Plus, we're also going to take a special look at one proposition, Proposition C, on the ballot and what that means to voters.
And also, as we go to break, here are some of the fun Halloween photos you sent us. Cutie pies right there. Please keep them coming. KSAT Connect. Happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome back. 5:14. People are still heading to the polls to vote early. According to the Bexar County Elections Department, just a little more than 50,000 of you voted yesterday, and nearly 470,000 people have voted in total here in Bexar County. Now, in the San Antonio City Chapter Amendment campaign, a business-backed public action committee is pumping out a lot more cash than the firefighters on the other side.
That's right. This is called the Renew SA PAC, and it's supporting all 6 amendments on the San Antonio ballot. But Prop C, there's a lot of questions about this. That would remove caps to the city manager's pay and term, and that has become the primary focus as the fire union came out against it.
The 2 main campaigns in San Antonio charter amendments have spent a combined $590,000 so far. Most of it spent by the business-backed PAC, eager to get rid of the salary and tenure caps on the city manager's position. Renew SA has raised more than $500,000.
Much of that coming from its big donors, including some big businesses. The union-led PAC is largely self-funded from its own political war chest, trying to keep the caps that it encouraged voters to put in place in the first place.
This question was asked and answered in 2018 when over 59% of San Antonio voted in favor of term limits and salary boundaries.
All right, well, pre-early voting polling shows that most San Antonio voters don't even know what the amendments are on the ballot. Yes, we're trying to break this down for you as much as possible. While the Renew SA campaign has spent nearly as much on direct mailers as the firefighters have in all, the union has an advantage of manpower. The union's president says that their strategy will rely on firefighters actually out at the polls.
Prop C is not the only one on the ballot. There are 5 more. You can find those broken down for you at KSAT, as well as the busiest and slowest polling locations in Bexar County during early voting. Get out, get your voting in, because again, you got until the 1st, right?
Yes.
For early voting. But then if you don't make it out and y'all doing all this complaining, you better be there November the 5th, which is next Tuesday. Again, I say that with grace, we need to get this over with.
Yeah, and get up on those amendments and those propositions. There's a lot going on there.
All right, it is 5:16, 76 outside, plus Halloween is here. And of course, we're showing off some of those spectacular areas around town. Do not miss it.
All right, we got a major crash here to start out, unfortunately, your Thursday morning Halloween. As we take a look here, 410, all westbound lanes are shut down at Rolling Ridge. That's going to be the Evers area around Bandera Road. So we will check in with Alex to give you an update. Alex Gamas, our photojournalist in Drive Cam, here in just a bit. All right. right, so I was walking around my neighborhood, the Lavaca neighborhood near Southtown, and one of the cooler Halloween decorations when it comes to house is this one right here. Check this out. This is a full-on Beetlejuice decorated home. You can see they even have the sign right there. I'm not even going to try and say his name 3 times. You definitely don't want that. You can see in the background there, they have Mr. Beetlejuice himself doing his thing, and they also have the sandworm out there in the front yard as well. So pretty cool decoration. If you have some awesome decorations for your home when it comes to Halloween or want to share some of your costumes with us, go ahead and check out our KSAT Connect page on KSAT.com and submit those photos to us. Have a safe and happy Halloween, everybody.
I love that. It's so cool. And so the idea behind this was that, you know, we get out of our door every day and all of our neighbors, someone has something cool going on. And so we're not giving y'all our specific address, but we want to kind of show some love to our neighborhoods. And
well, that homeowner did come out and he saw me and he gave me a quick wave. So I think he already has gotten some attention from
that's pretty cool.
Display out there.
It's a sandworm.
Cool. Yeah.
I love that.
Sandworms. All right, y'all. So we got a major crash here, 410 westbound right there at Rolling Ridge Drive. Looks like this is affecting all of our traffic, basically going from Bandera Road past Callahan. I believe that entire stretch of 410 has been shut down at the moment right now. It's our understanding that a VIA bus was involved in a pedestrian accident out there. So, Jeff, we know that Alex is out there at the scene for us.
Yeah, he's been there all morning long trying to get exactly what's taking place. So let's head out to Alex right now to see what's the latest and greatest. Looking at a patrol unit ahead of him right there. Looks like they're rolling out now. Alex, what's going on?
Yeah, Jaffney, that's correct. SAPD, that's their last unit that just headed away from the scene. Transit police and even the vehicle that was involved, that VIA transit bus, has also left. So it looks like Textile Heroes should be pretty much opening the lanes pretty soon. So I wouldn't be surprised if they open up in the next 10 minutes. But again, all of the first responders that were already here have left. And I'm going to stay put and let you know if anything else happens out here, Jaffney.
All right, Alex, thanks so much. Always bringing us the latest on the roadways. We'll check back in with you later on. Just ask.
It is time for our trivia question, and it's Halloween themed this morning. Yes, I love that. I'm serving you guys up a softball because you guys are both horror movie fans, so I think you're going to know the answer to this. Which of these film franchises has the most sequels? In other words, which one has the most movies? Is it A, Saw, B, Friday the 13th, C, Halloween, or D, A Nightmare on Elm Street?
I got this one, 100%. I'm not going to answer it yet, but I got it.
Okay.
So most movies in the franchise or the continuity? Because Halloween, Rob Zombie did 2 movies, and then Danny McBride brought back the next trilogy, which connected the Jamie Lee Curtis.
It's a great question.
Stop overthinking so much, RJ.
Yes.
So Mike Myers.
All of them. Yes, all of them. No matter the director, no matter who did it, all of them. Yeah. So far, Saw is winning. Oh, we got to vote for Friday the 13th, too. All right, you can vote, ksat.com/poll. This is a fun one. We thought we'd have a little fun on Halloween as we've got a front headed our way. Right now, you can see it very clearly on our temperature map. 68 Dallas, 61 San Angelo. Out ahead of it, you got 70s. It's in the 30s and 40s in the Hill Country. And you might be saying, all right, finally, we're going to get some cold air. That's fast. This front's actually going to stall out. It's not going to bring us a lot of cool air, but it will bring us some showers and storms. We see the line of storms that is developed along the front, really a broken line with some showers on the tail end, and we will be on the tail end of things. This part here that will shift south, likely breaking up some before it gets here, so our rain chances aren't huge either. We're talking about 30%, but at least it's something. And you look at the authority radar this morning, we're starting to see these showers and storms move a little bit closer to the Hill Country. We'll put it into motion there, and I'll zoom in some. So Fredericksburg, Kerrville, you'd be the first to get some of this activity. You're not going to see a lot of rain out of this, but you know, a quick downpour, maybe a lightning strike or two. That is a possibility, and we'll continue to track these showers. I would say they would be within range of Fredericksburg, probably here within the next hour or so. And then Kerrville, probably give it a couple of hours, maybe an hour and a half, and then it will be a little bit longer before we would see anything here in San Antonio, if we see anything at all. So let me walk you through the Futurecast here. And this is 10 o'clock, shows some of that activity there around Kerrville and Lakey. And then once it moves towards San Antonio, notice that a lot of that rain kind of goes away. That's the problem. And then the front pulls up stationary, doesn't really move much further than that, move much further south. So by 6 p.m., it does show a couple of isolated showers or storms. So I can't rule that out during trick-or-treat time. But I think, honestly, the odds of seeing rain are going to be pretty low as this front kind of washes out. So our forecast today, 30% chance of rain this morning. We'll top out at 84. Rain chances will be lower this evening. So your trick-or-treat forecast, we're talking about 10%. Temperatures will be around 80 as you're going to be headed out. You don't need a jacket with your costume. And then over the weekend, well, tomorrow I should point out we'll get some more showers. I think even late tonight into tomorrow morning, the showers will redevelop. The weekend will be pretty quiet. Then we get another front Monday night into Tuesday morning that will bring some more showers and storms and cooler weather by Election Day.
I'm tripping about the little emoji that you got over.
Skeleton,
the
like
skeleton is like jamming out right now.
Dancing skeleton there.
Mix it up.
I love it. Okay, 525 right now, 76 outside.
All right, not a great night for the Spurs here. They just could not get the dub against OKC last night. We're going to show you some of the highlights and reactions. All right, not sure if you stayed up for this, but if you did, then God bless y'all here. Rough night for our Spurs on the road against a very good Oklahoma City Thunder team. This was the first matchup of the year featuring Wemby and Chet Holmgren going head-to-head. And at least things started okay for the Silver and Black, Daphne.
Yeah, it started that way, but here comes the Thunder. Chet Holmgren goes 3, tying the game at 10. OKC led 59-44 at halftime and then kept the lead at the end. Spurs lost 105-93. Spurs will play at the Utah Jazz tonight at 8 o'clock. Hopefully we have better news after that game, huh, RJ?
Yeah, Wemby needs to break out of this slump a little bit here. All right, so when the Spurs return back to the Frost Bank Center, they're going to be celebrating Hispanic Heritage Night. That's this Saturday, paying homage to Hispanic heritage. Of course, the official theme, Shaping the Future Together. And we have this special jersey.
That's pretty cool.
Check that out. Yeah,
I love that.
Got this from the Spurs.
Got the colors and stuff. I got it.
Yeah, so this is going to be part of a ticket package, and they're also going to have an ofrenda for fans there. It's going to be a public altar, so you can also take part in that for Hispanic Heritage Night.
See, I love the Spurs. They're just so embedded into the community and culture. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, there you go. So this is part of the shirt. It's pretty dope. It's pretty loose, pretty light fitting. So there you go.
There you go. It is 5:29 right now. We got 76 degrees outside.
All right. City of San Antonio leaders are making changes to the Alamo City's no smoking ordinance. Why those changes mostly involve teens and what leaders say is the most concerning that they've seen. Coming up on GMSA, overcrowding at the Bexar County Jail is leading to some inmates going to other counties. Find out how many inmates have been moved from our county jail.
More young people in San Antonio are using e-cigarettes and vapes, the changes that could be coming as soon as today to the city's smoking ordinance.
All right, plus it's Halloween, y'all. We are sharing some of your spooky and fun photos coming up on this Halloween edition of Good Morning San Antonio. Oh, that's cute right there.
Hey, I love that. Happy Halloween, guys.
Yeah.
No, we're all about the graphics today. Again, the theme is spooky Halloween. Everybody's having a good time today. And again, it is Thursday.
Yes, it
One
is.
day closer.
Yes. We're almost at November. Can you believe that?
Yeah, Friday, Junior, or
Junior.
There you go.
Whatever. The authority radar shows we do have some showers and even a couple thunderstorms out there this morning. Now, these are all north of us, north of our viewing area, but that is right along our frontal boundary. That is shifting south into the area this morning. It will be to San Antonio about midday, and then the front stalls out some. And honestly, these showers probably fall apart a little bit. But if we're timing it out some, I do want to let you know that Kerrville, a little bit later this morning, maybe around 7:45, Fredericksburg, maybe around 7 o'clock, you're going to start to see a little bit of this activity. Don't expect much rain. This is not going to be heavy rain that's going to fill up the rain gauge. But again, a broken line of showers and storms. Let's look at today's forecast for Halloween. 30% chance of rain here in San Antonio this morning. That'll go through about mid-morning, and then we'll see rain chances taper off a little bit. Still warm today. 84 is where we end up. Your trick-or-treat forecast, I'd say right around 80 for the most part. There is a very small chance of a shower or storm. We'll certainly keep an eye on the radar, but I think you'll be okay. Go enjoy yourself. Get lots of candy. Have a great evening, and watch out for those kiddos as they cross the street. Now, there is some cooler air on the way next week. We'll take a closer look at that forecast for you here in just a few minutes.
All right, let's head out to the roadways to see what our spooky driving is looking like. Of course, TransGuide got US 281 in Hildebrand looking pretty decent this morning. See if we got another camera shot in the way, and I don't think we do. But either way, hey, everything is looking pretty decent. There we go. We got another shot right there with, I don't even know, was that 1604?
Yep.
Okay, I-10 and UTSA Boulevard. Everything is looking well as well. Of course, that crash that we were talking about earlier appears to have cleared, though, RJ.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and check in with Alex right now because TxDOT's still reporting that we have all the westbound lanes closed, but of course Alex has been there for pretty much over half an hour. So Alex, what's the latest out there?
Oh, okay. I think we lost Alex for a second, but we'll check back in with him. I know he's still at the scene of this situation.
And it does look like traffic is starting to move there. Not seeing too many emergency vehicles for the time being. Again, this was 410 westbound Rolling Ridge, a via transit bus that was involved in a pedestrian crash. So we'll check back in with Alex coming up in just a bit, but it looks like we are starting to see things move along 410 west right there by Bandera Road.
So currently you have more in the jail than our
capacity-wise, yes, sir.
Nameplate capacity.
Yes.
All right, too many inmates in the jail. That is the issue that officials with the Bexar County Sheriff's Office are seeing right now. And the short-term solution is to ask other counties for help. The jail has just more than 5,100 inmates, and the capacity is, get this, 5,075. So to help space inmates out, the jail has 6 inmates in Kerr County and 89 in Burnett County. Sheriff Javier Salazar says that he believes many of the inmates here in Bexar County should not be in jail, but rather getting mental health or rehab.
We've also got way too many people at any given time, several hundred, that should be in a mental health bed.
Correct.
But there are none to send them to. We've got a lot of people that should be in a rehab bed, but there are no beds to send them to.
Well, the sheriff says that the reason more inmates are being booked into jail is due to a rise in violent crimes.
More and more young people are using e-cigarettes and vapes. That's according to the data by the State Health Department. City of San Antonio leaders are making changes to turn around this trend, though. Later today, the City Council is expected to vote to include vaping and e-cigarettes in its no smoking ordinance. The change is in an effort by Metro Health to reduce the unwanted exposure to vaping, which they say has in a way re-normalized a negative behavior of smoking. Their most concerning statistic is that teenagers are getting hooked on tobacco. The Center for Disease Control says that 1 out of 4 teens use e-cigarettes, which is 81% of youth started with flavored vapes.
The trend that we're seeing is with youth in particular, they're being introduced to e-cigarettes and vapes with a flavor, right? Watermelon, cupcakes. There's so many flavors where our youth are under the impression they're just tasting a flavor, but they're actually inhaling chemicals and nicotine.
Or KSAT.com, you can find out extra information about the upcoming changes to the city ordinance around vaping in public places.
In some morning headlines this morning, the case against Elon Musk election-based sweepstakes heads to court today, a day ahead of schedule. A Philadelphia district attorney is calling Musk's daily $1 million giveaway a, quote, illegal lottery, and is calling for a judge to shut it down. Musk has been defending his actions, which is backed by a super PAC that supports former President Donald Trump.
A pig has tested positive for bird flu for the first time in the U.S. According to USDA, the pig was from a backyard farm in Oregon that has a mix of poultry and livestock. The farm has been quarantined and other animals are under surveillance. USDA says that the current risk to the public remains low.
All right, taking you outside with live cam right now before we go to break. And of course, we have that crash at 410 and Rolling Ridge. Still trying to figure out if that has been cleared out, but that has been causing some delays. Everything else looking pretty good. 76 degrees, 538 right now, Jack.
Where's the beef? What Chipotle finally taking a closer look at consumer complaints regarding the amount of food it serves to customers.
Plus, at BK, you can have it your way. Advent calendar your way.
Hey.
Here we go. When you'll be able to find out what gifts are inside this BK calendar.
And as we go to break, again, some more of your fun Halloween photos you have sent us through KSAT Connect. There we go. I love it. A little kitten right there. KSAT Connect, send them in. Happy Halloween to everybody.
All right, in your morning consumer headlines, Chipotle is taking a closer look at the amount of food that it serves its customers. I've had questions about this too. The Mexican restaurant chain's interim CEO says that there's been a rash of complaints on social media regarding inconsistent portion sizes at Chipotle. Earlier this year, an analyst from Wells Fargo weighed 75 at Chipotle's burrito bowl at several New York City locations. The end result was that there were varying portion sizes.
Burger King is the latest company to mark the coming holiday season with its own advent calendar. The fast food chain says its 12-day BK advent calendar nods to the past and present menu items like chicken fries and, of course, the Whopper. It'll include what Burger King says are daily curated gifts. A full list of advent items will be released in mid-November. I remember when I was little, we had the chicken fries. That was one of our things.
It was, yeah.
It was pretty good.
So now you get an advent calendar for
I
them
know.
there. Yeah.
There we go. 5:43. We got 76 degrees outside.
All right. Hey, Black Cat, what's going on here? Okay, ready for a new spooky friend to join you this Halloween? The Animal Defense League is up next to show you how to adopt this little guy.
Did you just panic, dude? Okay, we got to get out the drive cam real quick. Looking at the road conditions, Alex Gomez looks like he's up and moving. We'll get to him later on in the show.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know to check the weather first before sailing.
It's gonna get nasty later.
Yep.
Hey, perfect day for sailing, huh? Have fun on land.
I'll go tell the Coast Guard. Yep.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Time to press rewind with Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. It has derm-proven retinol expertly formulated to target skin cell turnover and fight not one but 5 signs of aging. With visible results in just 1 week. Neutrogena.
Welcome back. It is time. We are joined with our Animal Defense League friends, and today we have a beautiful, kind of like a spooky cat on our hands right now. Tell us a little bit about this one right here.
Yeah, so this is Anissa, and he is a 4-month-old little kitty who is ready for his new family. So if someone is interested in adopting this beautiful baby, you can come on by our Nacogdoches location. We're open every single day from 11 to 7, and his adoption fee is waived right now.
Oh, okay.
In addition to all of our pets, thanks to the ASPCA and Subaru of America, North Park Subaru as well, we are participating in the Subaru Loves Pets campaign.
Okay.
So they are sponsoring all of our adoption fees up until Thursday, which is fantastic.
Halloween.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I love that.
And also, we also have a great partnership with the zoo. So right now, up until the end of this month, anyone who adopts gets 2 free tickets to Zoo Boo. You don't want to miss Zoo Boo.
I'll tell you.
It's the best time of year.
Look, go ahead and get your hands on Anissa and tell us a little bit about how he ended up with you guys.
Yeah, so he was transferred from ACS, our city shelter, and came into our care. I believe he was fostered for a little bit and is finally now ready to go home. He does have a little friend, so we know that he does get along well with other kitties.
Okay.
But you know, if you do have dogs at home, making sure that your dogs feel comfortable around cats and kittens, of course. But I think he's going to be a great companion.
All right.
He loves to snuggle.
He seems very, very chill. So yes, if you guys are interested in Anissa, you already know how to get in touch with them. Check it out. We got their information pulled up right here at 11300 Nacogdoches, the Paul Jolly Center, for pet adoptions. And of course, you can give them a call at 210-655-1481.
All right. You know what? That cat should have been named Binks from Hocus Pocus.
Binks? There you go.
Thackeray Binks. I think that's the name of the cat there. All right. Take a look at I-10 at the Y. And look, we have cleared out that crash over there by Bandera Road and 410. So just check the TransGuide camera there. Jaffney, we're good to go there. 410 at Rolling Ridge.
Let's head out to Alex Gomez. He's hitting the roadways. Alex, do you feel like somebody's watching you?
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. Hey, you know what, Jaffney? Today it's all about Thriller. It's close to midnight and something evil's lurking in the dark. This is Thriller. Thriller night. Hey, Jaffney. Daphne, I hope you like my costume right here. I'm driving over here on the west side, 410 southbound at Marbach. And you know what? Driving over here on the west side, not so scary this morning, Daphne.
You are epic. We know exactly what's playing on your radio right now.
Yeah.
If anything, I don't think we need to have a radio playing with
I think Alex
around.
just won Halloween. I'm not gonna lie.
He did. He had to.
He just won Halloween.
I
Gosh,
think you're right.
that was awesome.
That note, though.
Yeah.
I know, right?
He hit it right off the top too.
It was legit. I hopefully he doesn't try to drive in the HOV lane with the.
No, let's not do that.
Anyway, we've got a front starting to move towards South Texas this morning. We can see a broken line of showers and storms right along the front. 80 is starting to make its way into our area, so expect some rain probably a little bit later this morning here in San Antonio. But if you're watching from the hill country, it will be here over the next couple of hours that you'll start to see some of this activity moving in, and we can put it into motion for you so you can get an idea of how fast it's moving, starting to drift into Gillespie County there. This is light stuff. It's not going to add up to a whole lot for whoever gets the rain. And that is also, a question. Rain chances are only 30%, so not everyone is going to get showers and storms. Your best odds are going to be up here across the hill country, Fredericksburg, Kerrville. But even here in San Antonio, there is about a 30% chance of seeing some of these showers. We'll put the ETA on it here for Fredericksburg. Maybe around 6:45 this morning. If you're watching from Junction, it may take a little bit longer. I'm sorry, Kerrville, maybe around 8:24 this morning for some of these showers coming in. So our forecast here in San Antonio, about a 30% chance of rain. I'd say mid-morning through maybe a midday, and then rain chances will start to drop off a little bit during the afternoon. We still get up to 84. It's still going to be warm. And hey, I want to show a picture on our KSAT Connect. We've seen so many this morning, but just to put you in the Halloween spirit, this is the Cedar family, and they are Ghostbusters for Halloween. Hey. Love that. Hey, yeah, that's Slime, right? Slimer. Yeah. Anyway, well done, guys, and keep those pictures coming. Our trick-or-treat forecast, if you're going to be heading out in your costumes tonight, 82 at 6 o'clock, 78, 8 p.m., 10 p.m., 76. There's just a very small chance for a shower or storm. And if something does pop up, that front pulls up stationary, if something does pop up, we will certainly let you know. So a 30% chance of rain mainly this morning. Then it drops off this afternoon. 83 tomorrow. We will see showers returning to the forecast. We'll get some showers tonight and then again going into tomorrow. And then 84 Saturday. Don't forget we fall back Sunday morning. Most of the weekend will be quiet and warm. And then we get another front that comes in Monday night to Tuesday morning. This one will bring another round of showers and maybe a few storms as well for Election Day, mainly early in the day. Hopefully that doesn't keep anyone from getting out there and voting. Temperatures will be cooler, though, on Tuesday, 74.
All right.
Still getting cat over Alex.
Oh, yeah. His high notes.
It was on point.
Yeah, that was 5:53 right now, 76 degrees outside.
Don't go anywhere. Of course, we want to show off again San Antonio's newest trick-or-treaters, courtesy of Methodist Hospital.
All right, taking a look at some of our lottery numbers here. Pick 3, we got 406, Fireball 7, Daily 4, 8, 6, 4, 7, Fireball 1, Cash 5, 2, 5, 10, 16, 31. How about your Lotto Texas numbers? 7, 10, 17, 19, 44, and 45.
And let's get to that Powerball. 13, 22, 29, 43, 58. Powerball of 22, a 3-mega player. Good luck on this lottery.
All right, we got a cuteness alert right here. Halloween festivities started early at Methodist Hospital as the staff there, check this out, dressed up some of their newborns. Check out these adorable bundles of joy. They shared these photos with us, these little trick-or-treaters dressed up. We got Ladybug there, Strawberry, Bumblebee on their swaddles.
They might be a little too young for candy, though, but I'm pretty sure that they had plenty of milk to celebrate their cuteness. That is precious. A Bumblebee, a Strawberry, and a Ladybug.
There you go. All right, taking a look at Drive Cam. Hey, Alex Gomez is hitting the roads for us. We had that crash at 410 at Rolling Ridge. That has been cleared out. That is Alex's buddy hanging out with him. We're going to check in with him and also our forecast for Halloween. Justin, coming up.